Your phone buzzes. Just once. Before you even look, something in your chest tightens. Your attention snaps toward it like a rubber band. You are in the middle of something. It doesn't matter. The pull is already there. You pick it up, you check, nothing important. And yet your body reacted as if something had just moved in the grass. That reaction is not a habit you picked up. It is older than the phone, older than cities, older than agriculture. Your brain is treating social media the way it once treated a predator. Not because the content is dangerous in the physical sense, because the systems that once kept you alive are being triggered by something they were never designed to handle. For hundreds of thousands of years, the human nervous system evolved in an environment where sudden change usually meant something that could kill you, or something that could save you. A rustle in the bushes, a shift in the wind, a new face at the edge of the group, a change in someone's posture, a glance that lasted too long. Attention was not a lifestyle choice, it was a survival tool. The parts of your brain that detect novelty, social status, and potential threat are some of the oldest and most reactive systems you have. They do not wait for conscious permission. They fire first and let the thinking brain catch up later. Social media is built to speak directly to those systems. Every notification is a sudden change in the environment. Every like is a small status signal. Every comment is a social evaluation. Every infinite scroll is an open landscape full of possible threats and rewards that never ends. Your brain does not know the difference between a rustle in the grass and a red notification badge. Both are abrupt. Both demand attention. Both could, in the ancient world, have meant the difference between life and death. So it treats them the same. This is why the urge feels physical. Why your hand reaches for the phone before you decide to. Why the absence of a reply can feel like a low-grade emergency. Why scrolling can leave you more restless than when you started. The system is doing exactly what it was built to do. It is just doing it in the wrong world. In a small hunter-gatherer band, social information was scarce and high stakes. There were only so many people. Status shifts happened slowly and carried real consequences for food, protection, and mating. A threat was usually visible and finite. Once you checked the bushes and nothing was there, the alarm could shut off. Social media removes every one of those limits. The social world is no longer finite. It is effectively infinite. Status signals arrive constantly and from people you will never meet. Threats are rarely physical, but they are relentless. Rejection, exclusion, comparison, humiliation, the quiet sense that you are falling behind. Your brain still tries to resolve each one the old way, by paying attention until the danger passes. But the danger never passes. The feed simply continues. So the threat detection system stays partially activated. The attention system stays partially captured. The body stays in a low-grade state of readiness that never fully resolves. Researchers who study the interaction between technology and the nervous system have repeatedly found the same pattern. Unpredictable rewards, the exact structure of most social media feeds, keep the brain's dopamine and attention systems in a heightened state of anticipation. The same circuitry that once helped you notice a predator or a ripe fruit now keeps you checking for the next notification. The brain is not addicted to the content. It is responding to the structure. Intermittent, unpredictable social feedback is one of the most powerful attention traps evolution ever produced. In the ancestral environment, it was rare and meaningful. Online, it is constant and cheap. That mismatch is why the feeling is so sticky. You can know, intellectually, that the notification does not matter. Your body does not care what you know. It only cares that something changed in the social environment and that the outcome is still unresolved. This is also why social media can feel simultaneously stimulating and exhausting. The ancient systems are being run at a frequency they never evolved to sustain. What used to be occasional, high-stakes social information has become a continuous drip. The result is a nervous system that is both overactivated and undersatisfied. It keeps scanning, it keeps reacting, it rarely gets the clear, all-clear signal that used to come when the group was safe and the landscape was quiet. Your ancestors could finish checking the perimeter and rest. You never finish checking the feed. The predator never fully leaves, it just changes shape. Sometimes it looks like a message that hasn't been answered. Sometimes it looks like a post that got fewer likes than expected. Sometimes it looks like someone else's carefully curated life appearing more successful than yours. Sometimes it is simply the possibility that something is happening and you are not seeing it. Each of these triggers the same old machinery: orient, evaluate, respond. Only now the evaluation has no natural endpoint. This is why putting the phone down can feel harder than it should. You are not just resisting a habit, you are asking an ancient threat detection system to stand down while the environment keeps offering it new possible threats. The system is not broken, it is mismatched. Understanding that difference matters. Because when you treat the urge as a personal failure of willpower, the feeling only gets heavier. When you recognize it as an old survival system firing in a new context, the intensity can loosen, even if the urge itself does not disappear. Your brain is still trying to keep you alive in the only way it knows how. It just no longer has an accurate map of what danger looks like. The phone is not a predator. But to the parts of you that evolved long before phones existed, it behaves enough like one to keep the alarm half on. That half-on state is the quiet cost of living inside an infinite social landscape with a nervous system built for a finite one. You are not designed to track the status of hundreds of people in real time. You are not designed to receive social evaluation from strangers at all hours. You are not designed to have the perimeter of your attention constantly tested by devices that never sleep. And yet, that is the environment you live in. So the next time your phone buzzes and something in your body tightens before you even look, notice it. That tightening is not weakness. It is the echo of a much older world trying to protect you from a threat that no longer exists in the form it expects. The predator is gone. The system that watched for it is still on duty. If you made it this far, you are exactly the kind of person this channel exists for. We make videos like this one every week about ancient human behavior, about what your body still remembers, about the gap between the world you were built for and the one you actually live in. If that is something you want more of, hit subscribe. It costs you nothing, and it tells the algorithm that this kind of storytelling is worth keeping alive. See you in the next one.